Hi guys, it's Ovilee May with Yahoo Esports, and I am joined with CLG Stixxay. How are you today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Awesome. So you guys just came out of that long series against Phoenix. Can you walk me through those games?
We knew like the games were going to be pretty difficult because they're like a team that's like middle of the pack. They're like a little higher than middle of the pack. And I would say we're like definition of middle of the pack right now. So we knew the games would be hard, and we lost to Echo Fox yesterday. So we had like a talk as a team and kind of, I don't know, just kind of talked out like any problems we felt like we had and tried to regain. We felt like we kind of lost confidence for each other and like lost trust in our teammates and stuff. So we re-talked, and we had like a later scrim block last night, and it went like super well. So we felt like that fixed a lot of things. So going into the P1 set, we prepared normally like we would versus any other team. We felt like our pick and ban was pretty good for every games. I think their bans were like a little weird. But we were kind of like hesitant to engage a lot of times, so it made the games really long. And in game 2, I just won't talk about that. So.
Game 2 never happened then, right?
Never happened.
Okay. Well, going back to talking about how you guys kind of gathered as a team and met, do you guys have any like specific things that you do in that meeting that kind of help you either rebond?
I mean, it's pretty much just like we all just sit in a circle, we'll all just talk, make sure we're making eye contact with each other so it's not like super awkward, like, I don't know. So we just made sure like everyone's talking directly and just kind of talked about any problems we felt the team had, and it got like a lot off of everyone's chest that had been like building up that we hadn't really said. So it helped us to kind of realize what's next, the best thing to do to like help us work as teammates. So that's pretty much all it was.
Do you have a player coach that kind of initiates that, or is it just coach?
It's our player. We have a player coach named Grant who does it.
Cool. So I want to ask you a little bit about your thoughts on the current AD carry state right now. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think AD carry is pretty lame right now. It's literally just Varus and Jhin every game. So it was like Varus and Ashe, now it's Varus and Jhin. I'm not really a fan of like every champion going Edge of Night, and it's being super hard to do anything to that champ. So it's really hard to play against, especially like all the lethality champions as an AD carry because they all just one-shot you. But every AD carry now is just super long range, and you just engage from really far back or poke or whatever. So I don't really like it that much, but it's just what it is. So.
If you had to sit down with the development team at Riot and say, hey, listen, these are the changes, what changes would you offer?
I mean, I'd make Varus Q not do so much damage and probably a longer cooldown. I'd make Jhin... Actually, Jin's probably fine. And then I'd just make Lucian like the most OP champion in the game because I like Lucian a lot.
So he's your favorite champion then?
Yeah. Lucian and Ezreal. So.
Okay. So let's move a little bit over to the top lane. Just I know AD carry, you always got to watch out for the tanks. What do you think about the tank meta right now and like Maokai?
Well, I think my teammate Dashan said it earlier. It's like Maokai is pretty much you for 10 seconds while your ult's up. You're like 1v5. You're actually invincible. No one can kill you. So obviously that's super lame to play against. So I obviously don't like that either. The meta is pretty rough for AD carries in general right now. But I mean, I think I heard that they're getting reworked soon or something. Tanks are, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a choice in that, so it's not a big deal.
So you guys are kind of like you said in the middle of the pack right now. Is there any specific steps that your team is taking to kind of ensure that they make it to the playoffs?
I think we're just overall looking to be more like calculated and aggressive as a team, and I feel like we kind of, when we watch other teams play, it's like they just go in and they just get it done. And with us, it's like we're just walking around, waiting, and then it's too late by that point. So we're just kind of trying to be more proactive in the game.
Wonderful. Well, do you have anything that you'd like to say to your CLG or Stixxay fans out there who are cheering you on?
Thank you guys for all the support. Hopefully you haven't lost faith in us. I feel like I've said that 100 times in the past year. But hopefully we'll be able to bounce back after this win. So thank you guys.
Thank you so much again for this interview. Love talking with you. And for everyone else, you can check out more of our LCS coverage at Yahoo Esports.